Today we are doing our little vlog that we do every single year because it was our very first vlog, and we are checking out the Magic Kingdom Resorts holiday decorations. So this year we are doing something a little different. We're actually starting at Wilderness Lodge. Normally we start over at the Polynesian and then make our way around the monorail loop and ride the boat over here, but the boats are running a little bit different this year, so we decided to start over at Wilderness Lodge, and it's like my favorite Christmas resort. So since we're parked here, we're actually gonna have to come back here, so we get to see it twice. But let's go.
So starting off here at Wilderness Lodge I think when we really start talking about all of this and the resorts, and we kind of try to pick out our favorites, you know, this is one that I always like to end with because it is my favorite. But this year we're starting here and we're going to end here, so why not? It's a beautiful place. The entire lobby here just has so much more, I think, to offer than all the other resorts. You feel a lot more like it is the holidays here than I think you do almost anywhere else. Grand Floridian's great. You've got the gingerbread house. But here, this massive tree, we've got all of these wreaths that's so rustic, and really kind of puts into, you know, like when you look at all the accents on the trees from the decorations, you've got a lot of like indigenous types of characters that go into it, and it's a really beautiful rustic feel, and it feels very kind of homey, and it's great. We love it. And there's so many other like decorations to still kind of explore and see here. You've got the little bridge over here, which makes it really nice for photos, that is decorated. And then of course you also have the gift shop, and you can even go over to the DVC lounge, or not the DVC lounge, the DVC side, and they even have their own little tree set up. So, and what's also great about coming here is, especially when it is colder outside, it just makes it feel so much more homier to come in and sit down next to the fire. You've got the decorations up. It just really like puts you into that holiday spirit, into that holiday mood. So we are on the DVC side of Wilderness Lodge, and what's really great about this is that you don't have to be a DVC member. You don't have to be staying here to come over and just check out the holiday decorations, which is really nice. But as you can see, compared to the actual Wilderness Lodge, it's far more subtle here. We just have the tree here in the center, and then they have garlandish, whatever you want to call that, hanging from the banisters, and it's really nice. A lot of decorations are pretty similar as far as your colors, the theming, obviously, from animals to kind of indigenous types of tools and different things, and it's really cool. It's nice. It's very inviting and homey and rustic. It's also pretty quiet over here as well, and normally there's a little fireplace right here, which is sometimes going, but you can hang out there again if it's a little chillier out and just relax. So we are gonna now leave Wilderness Lodge, and we're gonna go over to what I would call like the core resorts for this little kind of holiday monorail crawl to see all the decorations. And normally why we don't usually start here is because you have to take a boat from here back over to Magic Kingdom, and it's just easier usually to start over there. But again, something I want to emphasize is that if you don't have a park ticket, this is great. This is a great way to like save yourself and your family a little bit of money, get one less park day, and you can kind of come over here and check out all the resorts. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're going to park, you do need to have a dining reservation. So maybe what you could do is start off with breakfast, get some breakfast, leave your car wherever at any of the resorts, and then you just kind of take the transportation around. It's super easy. So we're gonna hop on a boat. It's gonna take us to Magic Kingdom, and then I think we're gonna walk to the Contemporary. So we have officially made it to Magic Kingdom, and we are making our way via the walkway from Magic Kingdom to the Contemporary so that we can go check out the holiday decor. Again, you don't have to have a ticket or an AP or anything like that to do what we're doing today. So take the day, kind of relax, enjoy some of the holiday stuff that they have to offer. There might even be some treats up here, specifically where the gingerbread display is. And so we'll see. But once we're done, we're going to jump on the monorail and head on over to the Poly. So we have made it into the downstairs lobby of the Contemporary. This is basically where you would be checking in at. And while the decorations are here, they are a little bit more subtle. They're not really in your face. They have a couple of wreaths, some garland hanging from, you know, above the stands and everything. And you've got like a pie, you've got like a little Christmas tree right here, which is kind of nice. And again, kind of sticking with a little bit of a different theme, more contemporary, very different with the colors and the decorations here. So each of these trees at all of the resorts are going to be themed very differently to go with what they have. So we are actually now going to exit the Contemporary here in the lobby area. And you can see even out here, they even have decorations out here in the little breezeway. So this is the giant massive tree out here at the Contemporary. If Taylor goes and stands right beside it, you would see how big it is. There she goes, she got the cue. It's massive. The ornament balls are like bigger than her. And we've actually seen them kind of come out here and assemble this. It's actually in several different pieces and they kind of stack it on top of each other. Actually, here's something that we've never gotten to see before, but you can actually see some of the pieces that are holding it together, basically the metal. They bolt it all together going up, and yeah, pretty cool. It looks really great at night when it's all lit up. Oh no, so we just realized that there's no gingerbread display here, but they do have some holiday treats. Oh, look at this. This year they've got your build your own gingerbread kits. We've got, oh, here we go, the Linzer cookie. Ooh, the chocolate peppermint cookie, that looks good. And a gingerbread boy cookie. Interesting. And there's the design back there.
Oh, it's like the Contemporary. There's a little monorail in it.
That was pretty cool. That's really cool.
That's actually really cute.
Maybe we'll have to get one of those and then do it at home. So here at Contempo Cafe, which is where we have stopped to take a break, I was told they were all made in-house. So I decided to get all of the cookies except for, well, we also have the gingerbread kit, but we're not obviously gonna do that here. Comes in this, and then the gingerbread blocks are out here. We're gonna take that home and we'll make it at home. But, so I've got a gingerbread, I've got a chocolate cookie or a crinkle cookie, and then we've got our Linzer cookie. Now these are very reminiscent of the cookie straw, but I was told that these are potentially made in-house. My information may be false, but we'll see. I am a huge, so you guys probably know that I'm not like a huge sweets fan, but I do really love cookies. When we get to the Poly, I'll probably go in there and buy some chocolate chip cookies. That has nothing to do with the holidays, but I just really love the Disney chocolate chip cookies. So we're gonna go with the chocolate peppermint. I'm not gonna eat all these, I'm gonna take them home with me, but. Cheers. That was really good.
Is it soft?
It was very soft. When it comes to cookies, specifically chocolate, crinkle cookies, chocolate chip, peanut butter, most of those, I love them to be soft. I don't like a hard, crunchy cookie where you gotta like dip it in milk or something like that. My idea of a cookie is it needs to be soft all the time, the whole way through. A little chewy, it's amazing. Balanced so well with the peppermint in here, which is really great. Adds a nice minty, fresh flair to the chocolate. And I'm gonna take my gingerbread boy cookie home and I'll finish them off there. But yeah, really great. A little disappointing that there aren't any like real holiday decorations in here yet. I think they are supposed to do a gingerbread display. They might not, but when they do, maybe we'll come back and check it out then. But for now, we are gonna jump back onto the monorail. And
Actually, this is our first time on the monorail.
oh, that's true. We're gonna jump on the monorail for the first time today and head on over to the Poly. All right, so I don't know why we always get this in all the comments, but people are always like, you can't resort hop, you're not allowed to. You absolutely can, that's what we're doing right now. We are resort hopping. We started at over there at Wilderness Lodge. We're here at the Contemporary. We're now gonna jump on the monorail. So you are 100% allowed to resort hop. Don't listen to what other larger outlets might say, because they're wrong. So, and this is like a really great benefit. Again, if you don't have a park ticket, save yourself some money. Don't go into the parks today. Don't worry about getting a park reservation. Just come in, relax, take your time, and enjoy the resorts. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna head on over to the Poly. How about those decorations, Taylor?
Well, I thought they were supposed to be up because they're up at all the other resorts already.
Except for the Contemporary?
And the gingerbread displays are up. Well, the Contemporary's big Christmas tree outside is up.
Big old nada.
The decorations are different. They changed them a little.
Ah, there is the gingerbread house. It's huge, and they've moved it to more of the center of the backside of the lobby here instead of it being kind of off on one side. And it's even themed this year for the 50th anniversary, so it's got some iridescence to it, which is kind of cool. Very, very different this year with all of the blues, giving it that 50th anniversary iridescent look and feel. But it's still absolutely amazing. I mean, this place is huge. Now, normally, every year they are selling from inside of the gingerbread house, but this year they are not. They're actually doing all that over here off to the side. So they first started this all the way back in '99, as you can see, the gingerbread house decoration and construction. So they measure for accuracy, then they assemble the house. They apply every single shingle, which is really cool. And then adding the finishing touches. So they're kind of like doing some painting over here in this bottom corner one, which is really, really cool. And it's open from 9:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily. So every day you can kind of come over and buy some gingerbread stuff. Wow, look at this. They've got a 50th anniversary gingerbread house that you could probably build, or it's already pre-assembled for you, which is really cool. But just look at this line. This line is huge right now of everybody looking to try and get some stuff. So here is the actual menu for everything that you can get inside. Well, not really inside. Used to be inside. You can see the windows are there, and they have like a little walk path, but it's closed, so they're doing everything over here. But you've got everything: marshmallow lollipops, snowman donuts, gingerbread man lollipops, cookies, a 50th anniversary snow globe. I think the biggest thing here, for $80, you can get that signature gingerbread house, which is what I showed you guys on the other side. It's got the 50th and stuff on it, which is pretty cool.
So we have made our way to the Grand Floridian, and it is ready for Christmas here. We've got the tree up, and it's got the decorations that it has had in the past with new from a couple years ago. And it's got the like 12 Days of Christmas. Is that what that song's called? And there's little like ornaments on the tree for all of them. Donald and I just walked around the whole thing and basically sang each part of the song for whatever number we saw on the tree. But I love these decorations. And then actually when we came in from the monorail, they had the little trees at the entrances, and there were some like peach roses on them, and they were beautiful. I do not remember those from before, and that's like my favorite color of a rose, so amazing. They were roses, right? Yeah. But the tree here is super grand, of course, but we are here for the gingerbread house. And let me tell you what, I'm in love with this year's gingerbread house. They pretty much do the same gingerbread house every single year. Of course, they make new gingerbread. It's all made here at the Grand Floridian. They put that whole thing together. They are amazing for being able to do that. But this year, they changed the color, and it is all themed for the 50th anniversary. So there's some blues, there's golds. It is beautiful. There's some hidden Mickeys in there. If you go to the back side, there is a nice big 50th anniversary little emblem on there. But I love the house this year. I'm really excited that they actually did something a little bit different. I mean, I love seeing pretty much the same house every year, but it's exciting whenever there's something a little bit different, a little twist on something that we already love. So, yeah.
All right, well, we have finished the holiday crawl. Donald, this is your first time. How was it?
Excellent, minus the lack of decor at the Polynesian.
But let me tell you.
And kind of the Contemporary.
Well, this was Donald's first time at Wilderness Lodge, too.
That's the
First
real
timer
headline.
here.
I
Yeah.
love it here. This is now where I live. No one else can come ever again. I own it.
I am not upset that the Polynesian decorations weren't up, only because the decorations are normally so minimal that it wasn't a huge deal to me. Wilderness Lodge and Grand Floridian are like always my favorites, and then I love the big tree out in front of Contemporary. I was a little sad there wasn't a gingerbread display because I always like looking for the hidden Mickeys and stuff. So I don't know if that's coming maybe later, or not. But I loved the gingerbread display at Grand Floridian this year. The 50th decor on it was awesome. I loved that it was, you know, little different colors and stuff, but I'm glad we're finishing off walking back through Wilderness Lodge because this is like Christmas nostalgia right here.
Yeah. So that is going to do it for us here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this and found it helpful, useful, something fun to go and do on your next trip here, especially if you're here during the holidays. Even if you're not here during the holidays, you can always resort hop, check some stuff out, do something a little bit different. Take a break away from the parks, relax, try a new restaurant at one of these resorts if you haven't been here already. West Spring Canyon Cafe, fantastic. Artist Point, that's what it's still called? Fantastic. And using Disney Transportation is going to be the easiest way for you to resort hop when you're here. And yeah, so let us know down in the comments below. Have you done this before? You going to do it on your upcoming trip? What are you looking forward to? I don't know. But let us know. And we'll see you all in the next one.